So we were at dinner last night, my wife and I, and a lady walked over and said, "I just have to tell you, you're so lovely." She was talking to my wife. And she said, she slapped down a Mary Kay card on the table. And it just made me chuckle, because at first I was quite flattered, because my wife is indeed a lovely person, inside and out. And then Jennifer was so like, "Oh, that's sweet." And then we noticed as she left this little dining area, it was a little, I don't know, a grill pubish out in South Moreland. She did it with every other woman in the dining room. Oh, so the cachet kind of eroded. But I thought, give her props for just, boom, be in touch with me, be in touch with me. So your point about 24/7, she was on it on a Friday night, working the room as she exited. It was kind of funny, but I give her a lot of credit for doing that. So Jeff Snell, Marquette University, I work here as advisor to the president, and that can mean a lot of things. But the part that gets me the most excited, why I come in when it's 72 and sunny on a Saturday, is because of you. I love entrepreneurship. I'm particularly fond of an area called social entrepreneurship. Social entrepreneurship. We find that there is a growing number of young, aspiring entrepreneurs. Everybody I'm looking at in this room fits that. But they want to have a life tied to how they make a living. They want to have a social impact. They want to know there's meaning and significance through their business plan, but they also know there's the first bottom line that needs to be honored. You got to have customers, for example. So, my little slice of life comes from outside of that. I'm from the social service sector, philanthropy, and I've raised $100 million in Milwaukee, and I've given away tens of millions of dollars. So I've been on both sides of philanthropy. But here's a little factoid for you. There are now over 8,300 charities in Milwaukee. 8,300. The population hasn't changed. 600,000 people. 8,300 charities. It's a 50% growth just in a decade. We raise $1 billion as a community to feed the 8,300 charities. But meanwhile, the percentage of people living in poverty in Milwaukee in that same time frame grows by nearly 25%. How is that possible? And I submit to you, it's because we got really good at managing problems, and we're not so good at solving them. We need people to solve problems. We need the social entrepreneurs, the entrepreneurs, people that go out and say, I need to start something. I need to learn what I need from my customers, how to sustain a business, and then I can go about achieving this idea of social impact, having significance, having meaning.